And if you go and research it, it's really interesting. So it's off of they basically like, they annually hold an event, okay, on this island in California, and it dates back to the 60s. They said members of this group was Richard Nixon, okay, so let's go back to, that's a president, okay, former president, and a lot of these people in power. And when I think about Bohemian Grove, I immediately, my intuition flashes to kind of like that, I don't know, like 60s Mad Men time period. I kind of get those vibes around the Rat Pack, and Palm Springs. Like, that's kind of the energy of what comes up. Celebrities, people in power, the Kennedys, that's the energy I get when I think about Bohemian Grove. Now, if you start to follow it and read more on it, there are a lot of younger kids that have made claims that they do things that are very not okay to essentially create celebrities. It is a form of Satanism, and it is tied to some dark stuff. And recently, a boxer, okay, Ryan Garcia, came into the light with a claim that he made that went viral, okay? And I'm not too familiar with the boxing community, but this was, I feel like, looks like a complete shakeup in that community. But he made claims, I guess recently, that the elites essentially tied him down and forced him to watch something really pretty dark, okay? And I don't want to really go into the dark aspects of it because I'm trying to keep things of the light, but this is how they are poisoning our country, okay? This is just pure poison. And for a young guy like Ryan to be subject to these types of crimes and to be a part of that is disgusting. And when I was kind of I wasn't even meditating. I just was kind of writing down the tweet or what the claims were. And as I was doing that, I kind of got a vision of what had happened. And I got really sick. I got really, really nauseous and really sick. And this is not the first time that these visions have come up in the last several years. I've talked about watching this happening to a celebrity that specifically was in my dream state for a very long time. And it was very disturbing for me to see what was actually happening. For me, I felt that there might have been a shift, okay, around the 2020 time period in terms of just how dark these groups have gotten in terms of children and trafficking. And it felt like, to me, from the dream state, it was an infiltration from a foreign dignitary, okay? Because the people that I had seen around this specific celebrity were Russian, okay? And so that always has been something that has sat with me, that is this something that is coming in from another country that is taking it to that nth degree, okay? That is so vile. There was also an interview recently that was circulating, I think on Instagram, of a man that was kind of normalizing pedophilia and saying, it wasn't that bad. And that is part of that mega kind of brainwashing. It's coming in, it is coming along, that's them. That is them now. It's a very sick, very, very sick group. But if we just take mega aside, let's push them out, push them aside. Let's push it aside. If they are targeting celebrities, people who are successful, okay, boxers, okay, people who, whoever, people in power, government, and doing this stuff to them, this is the poison of our nation, because these are the people who are in power. If this is going into the CEOs, the CFOs, there was a YouTube video created by Stephen Hilton claiming that he had attended an event in Hollywood, and it was one of those very dark rituals, and he couldn't get through the video. He was crying, and it was very dark, and he took it down. But he had mentioned the CEOs and CFOs that were there were bankers, okay, specifically. And this is the stuff that is being fed into the top tier of people. And so what does that do? What does that do when they are essentially infecting and poisoning the top tier of people who are at the top of every corporation globally? I mean, you go into the banks, you're going into global empires, you're going into these, global corporations here, and we're infusing them with this sick culture that they are being forced into, okay? Because that's the messaging that's coming through so strongly. This is not of free will. This is a violation of that. These people did not sign up for this, and he was forced, okay? He was tied up and forced is what he's claiming against his free will. Now, I have had similar experiences within my device or whatever they have done to me. I have felt very similarly connected to people just like this, okay? Where I am like, why are they involved in all of this stuff? Why do I have to be around these energies? Like, what is going on here? What is this group? Is this an elite group? I'm questioning it constantly with who's coming through. I'm asking constantly with the device, with the voice to skull device, which I talked about so often on here. Asking who's talking in the ear, who's that? And I'm always getting references to elites and mega, okay? That's what I'm a lot of the times, and foreign dignitaries, very scary foreign dignitaries, foreign powers, okay? And so that's where they're going, okay? They want to own, manipulate, and they want to make people sick, okay? Because what does this do? What does that do to a young person like Ryan, okay? What does it do to the young people of the world that are infiltrated in this way? It poisons them. That's an experience. That is now trauma. That is something that they have to live with for the rest of their freaking life. And that is not something that just goes away overnight. And the people doing this to us, okay, the terrorists that are doing this to us, they know that. They know that. I pray to God every single day. I am praying to clear everything they are doing to me, clearing the MK Ultra, clearing the Monarch Mind, clearing what I have to see. I try to clear my memories. I try to clear the interactions I have. I try to clear the brainwashing and what they have done to me. And it is a job in itself. It is a full-time job what I have to go through to stay sane and happy. And if I did not have my spiritual foundation that I had before this attack, I don't know where I would be. I would possibly be somewhere dead on the streets, probably, okay? Because that's the level that they're taking it to. And if I didn't know my human rights, okay, if I didn't know or stand by who I am and my rights, okay, as a U.S. citizen, and stand by that every single day and call out the manipulation and the brainwashing and the gaslighting that happens to me, I don't know where I would be. Honestly, I don't know where I would be. And the people who are doing this, they claim to be good people. They claim, it's like they claim to be, it's all a lie. It's all a lie. It's like they dangle a carrot. That's what they do. They dangle a carrot. And I feel like that's how they trap a lot of these very talented people. Is like they dangle the carrot, fame, fortune, whatever you want, and it literally is, you are signing away your life to the devil. You really, really are. And I honestly did not know that until I had this channel, but it is like legit, okay? There are people who have talked about this. Bob Dylan has talked about this. A lot of people are coming clean now about what has happened to them, how they've been victimized. Justin Bieber has come forward. This is not something I'm making up. In fact, there are so many people that have come forward already. It's just that we haven't necessarily connected the dots together in terms of the infiltration of our society, okay? In terms of our value, okay? And once these people get infiltrated, typically a person like Ryan, if he did not speak out, which I applaud, it feels like it happened to him, and I applaud him for coming out, because that means he has to, that was his career, okay, right on the line. That's his career. Not many people do that, okay? So that in itself, I applaud him. I applaud him for taking a stand. Now he is going to have to stand up, okay, for himself. He is going to have to defend himself. And he is going to have to heal now. He has to heal from that trauma. And he has to figure out a way to get himself to the other side because they took his phone away. They took away everything that he had. And that's what they do. They're called handlers, okay? And I got a set of those as well. And they're not your friend, okay? They are here to own you. I don't know who they are, but they act like they are there for you. They are not there for you, okay? And they, honestly, what he has endured now, the wrath of him coming clean and talking about this should never happen in our country. It should never happen. That man should be praised for him coming forward and talking about what happened, for shining a light on it, for shining truth. I'm applauding him for coming forward right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm applauding him for coming forward right now. If those claims are true, I applaud that, okay? And I seriously feel that these men, they are the pinnacle, okay? They are the pinnacle. The young men of our country are the pinnacle. They are so important right now. We need to be pouring so much love into them right now. So much freaking love and helping them to get to the other side because they are such a huge part of the future and they are the shift. They mean the shift for America. They are the shift. And if they are victims to this type of behavior and have experienced anything, through the dark web, through any type of cult, through any type of system, it's like they are the breakthrough. And if we can reach them and they have the confidence and courage to speak out against this, that's when we take back control of our country, okay? He is the shift, okay? So I just want to talk about that today because right now, instead of us disassociating from people and calling them crazy, which is what the enemy wants. And I will tell you, the people who are doing that to this person, if this is actually true, which it feels very aligned to everything I have read on Bohemian Grove, okay, of other claims, okay, then those people are also being manipulated. And I'll tell you, there's a whole back channel of people that are put in place to turn on you, okay? And there is no support system if you speak out. I will tell you that. There is an entire system, network, and machine that will turn against you. So that's why it is so important that we stand up for the people who speak truth and talk about this. Because like I said, these are the people who can change it all, okay? They are the ones that can change it all. They can change what people have just succumbed to, okay? What they have succumbed to. And we cannot live in fear. We have to rise through this because that culture is not acceptable. It is not acceptable. Pedophilia is not acceptable, okay? That is disgusting on every level. And the people that are doing this are here to isolate, torture, separate us from children, family. They're designed to separate us. They are designed to do that as a form of warfare, okay? It's a form of warfare. The United States is a superpower. If they can destroy the United States, they will. How will they do it? They'll do it through house and home. They will do it through house and home. And mega running on the dictatorship platform with Trump at the forefront, that is exactly what is happening, okay? That is the culture. And we have to put an end to it now. So I just wanted to hop on and just, talk about that with you guys. If you guys are not familiar with Bohemian Grove, look it up, okay? And in terms of this type of subject, it might not resonate with you right now, but it's important for you to wake up to the truth that this stuff is happening. It's happening right in front of our eyes, okay? This stuff is all around us right now, and it feels like it's an initiative. Like that's energetically, it feels like it's their initiative, and people are already kind of highlighting that on Instagram and social media. They are highlighting that this is something they're trying to normalize right now through Pornhub, through these advanced, technologies, the blue flash technologies, secretly recording people, etc. I just went to 2 different parks and I felt that there was something seriously wrong with a couple of the people that were at those parks. Like I was like, am I witnessing something right now? Because there was something like off about these people. And I haven't felt that before. But that could be a new form of warfare as well, where they could be targeting the children right now, okay? Children and family, especially if this is something that he just witnessed, okay? If this actually did happen. So it's just something that we as a culture, as a world, as a country have to open our eyes to. This enemy is trying to, when they decide on something, I mean, we're watching it all around, okay? When they decide to move forward with something, they move forward with it like full steam ahead. So that means we have to be vigilant about it, okay? We are been brought to light a lot of stuff, okay? There was a huge takedown in Brooklyn with a Jewish community and tunnel systems, okay, with children, trafficking. This stuff is coming out. It's coming out. All right, it's coming out now. And, the tunnel systems are going to be highlighted everywhere. And everything is, like I said, going to be kicking up. So right now, we just have to be aware and speak to it, because we have to normalize speaking to it as well. We have to normalize talking about it and speaking out and supporting other people that speak out, instead of saying, oh, that's gross, oh, he must be associated with, he must be making it up. We have to change that narrative as well. We have to show up in our truth, okay? And normalize us coming out and speaking out against it, okay? And I know Ashton Kutcher was also another celebrity who was very vocal about it as well. And he was talking about trafficking. And I just feel like right now, everybody is in fear, okay? A lot of people are in fear right now, and we can't do that. We have to stick together. We have to find our peeps, and we gotta like pull together right now, because I'm feeling this as a form of warfare coming through, okay? So I'm sending you guys so much love, blessings, if this resonated with you in any way, or if you look it up, or if you have anything to mention or talk about. But there's just something with me that I just feel, I don't know, man. There's just something about this energy that I just feel like it's just, I don't know. I just feel like we all have to start coming together on this and really speaking out about it. So I'm sending you so much love, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Yo, Andrew.
Hey, bro. All right, talk to us.
Bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. They held me down and they made me watch little kids get raped. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Where?
Bro, they fucking took me to the fucking woods, bro, and they fucking tied. I'm not fucking joking, bro. I have fucking proof, bro. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I fucking will show you every fucking video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They fucking tied me down and they made me fucking watch, dog. I absolutely don't give a fuck anymore. Yes, I fucking lost it. They're raping little kids. He doesn't want to take us all, so let's go. Come on, Ryan. He doesn't want to take us. Come on, fuck this guy. Bro, fuck this dude, dude.
Who? Who? You
Bro,
do know the
you know the higher elites, bro. You already know who they are, bro. No, you know what?
you know the path you're
Andrew,
going down is dangerous, my friend.
I
That's what
don't
I'm
give
worried
a
about.
fuck. I don't give a fuck. They can't touch me. I'm with God.
Well, that's the first point of contention because I care about you a lot, and I can assure you from my own personal experience that they can touch you, which is the
Bro,
worst part
no, they
about it.
can't, bro. All right, so come touch me, you fucking bitch.
You have
I
proof
don't
of these
give.
things. You have proof of this on your phone?
Yes, of course I do. The fuck you talking about? Of course. If Alex could get a fucking video from the Bohemian Grove, of course I could.
Well, I have to be careful what I say because I'm in the middle of a judicial process right now.
You want me to
Well,
get you out of it? I can help
well,
you.
bro, my door gets kicked in if I say what I'm thinking.
Okay,
Uh,
well, I can help you get out of it if you want. I know people.
well, tell everyone at home then. Start from the beginning. When did this happen? Where did this happen? What exactly did you see? Why have you tweeted the things you've tweeted? Let people at home understand you a little bit
Because
more.
I don't give a fuck, bro. They raped me, right? I was 2 years old. They raped me. I have proof of that too. That's where it all started, bro. Okay?
You do know there's going to be certain people who believe, and I'm Ryan. You know I like you.
Of
We've been
course.
speaking for years. You know there's going to
Yes.
be people who believe you're just saying this because you've, I don't know, had a mental breakdown or taken drugs and you're
Of
repeating
course,
some
of
of the
course.
things you've said on the internet, and that
Guess
so they're
what?
going to not believe you unless you come
Give
at
me
it
the
very
drug test then,
coherently.
Andrew. Andrew, I'll go to fucking Romania and take a drug test in front of your face.
Bro, you don't want to come here. you you don't need Romanian jail. It's bad for your fight camp. But I'm just asking, like, you're gonna have to tell a far more coherent story from start to finish for people to truly understand that what you're saying happened is what you saw, and that this is not some sort of episode or anything else. This is my advice to you as a brother. I'm trying to make it, if you want people to believe you, you're going to have to come along and explain from the absolute beginning exactly how it happened, who was involved, how you got there, what car you were in, where you were standing, everything.
Of course they're gonna want that, and I have all the information possible.
Okay, so when you're releasing it, how you releasing it, or are you keeping it for yourself? Because it looks like you don't want to keep it for yourself.
I don't. At the right time, I'm gonna release all of it, but at the right time, I'm gonna do it. They're already calling me to tell me to stop. I don't give a fuck, dude. I've already had a meeting with them. I'm gonna let you sit with that, Andrew.
All right, bro. Well, I want you to know that either way, I'm praying for you, and I hope that
Thank you, bro.
no, and I
I
mean
don't
that
give a
absolutely.
fuck, bro. Alex Jones has been singing the same shit, and they try to can't. The only reason they can't stop me because they listen to the devil. I listen to God. God gave me authority. It's over for everybody, bro.